Imagine you could travel to any point in time, past or future. What would you see? What would you do? And what would be the consequences? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating and mind-blowing question of what if we could time travel? Time travel is the idea of moving between different points in time, either to the past or to the future. It has been a popular subject of science fiction, fantasy, and philosophy for centuries. But is it possible in reality? Well, according to some theories of physics, it might be. For example, Einstein's theory of relativity predicts that time passes differently for people moving at different speeds or in different gravitational fields. This means that if you were to travel very fast, say in a spaceship or a rocket, you could experience less time than someone who stays on Earth. This is called time dilation, and it has been confirmed by experiments. Another way to achieve time travel is through wormholes, which are hypothetical shortcuts in the fabric of space and time that could connect distant places or times. However, wormholes are extremely unstable and might collapse as soon as you try to use them. But let's say we could somehow overcome these challenges and invent a working time machine. What would happen then? How would we use it? And what would be the consequences? Well, there are many possible scenarios and paradoxes that could arise from time travel, but here are some of the most common ones. The grandfather paradox. This is when you go back in time and kill your own grandfather before he meets your grandmother, thus preventing your own existence. But if you don't exist, how can you go back in time and kill your grandfather? This creates a logical contradiction that seems impossible to resolve. The butterfly effect. This is when you go back in time and change something small, like stepping on a butterfly, but this causes a chain of events that leads to major changes in the future, such as altering the course of history or preventing your own birth. This raises the question of whether we have free will or if everything is predetermined. The multiple timelines theory. This is when you go back in time and change something, but instead of affecting the original timeline, you create a new one that branches off from it. This means that there are multiple versions of reality that coexist simultaneously, and you can travel between them. This avoids the paradoxes of the previous scenarios, but also implies that there are infinite possibilities and outcomes for every event. So, what do you think? Would you like to time travel if you could? And if so, where and when would you go? And what would you do? Let me know in the comments below.